Top 25 Shipping and Receiving Clerk Interview Questions and Answers. In this video, we will explore the top 25 interview questions commonly asked for shipping and receiving clerk positions. Each question is designed to assess your skills and experience relevant to this crucial role in logistics. We will also provide detailed answers and tips to help you prepare effectively. Whether you're a seasoned professional or a newcomer, these insights will enhance your confidence and readiness for the interview process. 1. Can you describe your previous experience in shipping and receiving? In my previous role as a shipping and receiving clerk at XYZ Corporation, I was responsible for managing incoming and outgoing shipments. I coordinated logistics with carriers, ensuring timely delivery and adherence to schedule. My duties included verifying shipments against purchase orders, preparing documentation for outbound shipments, and conducting regular inventory audits. I also addressed discrepancies promptly, which improved overall efficiency. Collaborating with the warehouse team, I maintained an organized storage area and implemented best practices, reducing errors significantly. This experience has equipped me with the skills necessary for effective shipping and receiving operations. 2. What types of shipping and receiving software or systems have you used, for example, WMS, ERP, FedEx Ship Manager? I have experience using various shipping and receiving software systems. I have worked extensively with warehouse management systems, WMS, like SAP WM and Manhattan Associates, which helped optimize inventory management and streamline order fulfillment. Additionally, I have utilized ERP systems such as Oracle and Microsoft Dynamics to coordinate shipping processes and manage procurement. For parcel shipping, I have used FedEx Ship Manager and UPS WorldShip, which allow me to create shipping labels, track shipments, and manage billing efficiently. These tools have significantly improved productivity and accuracy in my role. 3. How familiar are you with shipping carriers, UPS, FedEx, USPS, DHL, freight carriers? I have extensive experience working with various shipping carriers, including UPS, FedEx, USPS, and DHL. My familiarity extends to their specific services, pricing structures, and delivery timelines. I regularly utilize their online tracking systems and shipping tools for efficiency. Understanding the strengths and weaknesses of each carrier allows me to choose the most suitable option for each shipment. Additionally, I have built relationships with carrier representatives, which helps in resolving issues effectively and ensures smooth operations during peak times. 4. Have you worked with international shipping documentation, bills of lading, customs forms, etc.? Yes, I have extensive experience with international shipping documentation. I have handled bills of lading, customs forms, and various other necessary paperwork for shipments going overseas. This involves ensuring that all required documents are correctly filled out to comply with both local and international regulations. I also track shipments through customs and coordinate with freight forwarders to facilitate smooth delivery. Understanding the specific requirements for different countries has been essential in minimizing delays and ensuring compliance with all regulations. 5. What steps do you take to ensure accuracy when processing incoming and outgoing shipments? To ensure accuracy when processing shipments, I follow a systematic approach. First, I verify the shipping documents against the purchase orders or invoices. This includes checking item descriptions, quantities, and any special instructions. Next, I conduct a thorough physical count of items against the documentation. Utilizing barcode scanning technology helps reduce human error. Before finalizing the shipment, I double-check the packaging and labeling to ensure they match the contents. Regular training on best practices also reinforces accuracy in the process, minimizing discrepancies. 6. How do you verify the contents of an incoming shipment against a purchase order? To verify the contents of an incoming shipment against a purchase order, I first review the purchase order details, including item descriptions, quantities, and any serial or lot numbers. Upon receiving the shipment, I unpack the items and check each one against the purchase order to ensure they match. I also inspect for any visible damage or discrepancies. If everything aligns, I document the receipt in our inventory management system. In case of any discrepancies, I immediately notify the supplier or relevant department to resolve the issue promptly. 7. Can you explain the process for preparing a shipment for outbound delivery? Preparing a shipment for outbound delivery involves several critical steps. First, it's essential to gather all necessary items and documentation, including packing lists and shipping labels. Next, I carefully pack the items, ensuring they are secured and protected against damage during transit. Once packed, I weigh and measure the shipment to determine the correct shipping cost. Finally, I generate the shipping label and attach it securely to the package, ensuring compliance with any specific carrier requirements before scheduling a pickup or drop-off. 8. How do you handle discrepancies in received shipments, missing damaged items? When I encounter discrepancies in received shipments, I first conduct a thorough inspection of the items to confirm the issue. For missing items, I cross-reference the packing slip and purchase order to determine what was expected versus what was received. If there are damaged items, I document the damage with photographs and report it to the supplier or carrier immediately. Communication is key. I inform relevant stakeholders, such as my supervisor and the purchasing department, to ensure everyone is aware. I also initiate the return process for damaged items and follow up to ensure replacements are sent promptly. 9. What methods do you use to track inventory levels and update records? To track inventory levels, I utilize a combination of barcode scanning systems and inventory management software. These tools allow real-time updates as items are received or shipped. I conduct regular cycle counts to ensure accuracy and reconcile discrepancies promptly. Additionally, I set up alerts for low stock levels, which help in maintaining optimal inventory without overstocking. By integrating inventory data with sales forecasts, I can make informed decisions on restocking and manage inventory efficiently. This approach minimizes errors and enhances overall operational effectiveness. 10. How do you ensure compliance with shipping regulations, hazardous materials, weight restrictions, etc.? Ensuring compliance with shipping regulations involves staying updated on relevant laws and guidelines. I make it a priority to regularly review regulations concerning hazardous materials and weight restrictions. Training sessions for staff are essential to familiarize everyone with proper handling procedures. I also implement a checklist system to verify that all shipments adhere to safety standards before dispatch. Working closely with carriers ensures that we meet their requirements as well, reducing the risk of delays or fines. Regular audits of shipping practices help maintain compliance consistently. 11. How do you prioritize shipments when dealing with tight deadlines? When faced with tight deadlines, I prioritize shipments based on several factors, including customer urgency, shipping method, and delivery commitments. I assess which orders are time-sensitive and identify any critical shipments that may impact operations or customer satisfaction. Effective communication with team members and carriers is essential. I ensure everyone is aligned on priorities. Utilizing shipping software helps track and manage order statuses, allowing me to adjust plans quickly if needed. Ultimately, I strive to balance efficiency and quality while meeting deadlines. 12. Describe a time when you improved a shipping receiving process to increase efficiency. In my previous role, I identified that our shipping process was causing unnecessary delays. The team was manually entering data into multiple systems, leading to errors and inefficiencies. I proposed implementing a centralized shipping software that integrated with our inventory management system. After securing management approval, I led the training sessions for the staff. Within a month, we reduced processing time by 30% and improved accuracy significantly. This change not only streamlined our workflow but also enhanced team morale as they spent less time on repetitive tasks and more on value-added activities. 13. How do you maintain an organized warehouse or storage area? Maintaining an organized warehouse requires a systematic approach. First, I implement a labeling system for shelving and bins, ensuring items are easily identifiable. Regular audits are conducted to assess inventory levels and eliminate obsolete stock. I prioritize a clean workspace by establishing daily cleaning routines and encouraging team members to keep their areas tidy. Utilizing inventory management software helps track items' locations, facilitating efficient retrieval. Finally, I ensure aisles and emergency exits remain clear, promoting safety and accessibility throughout the warehouse. 14. What steps do you take to minimize shipping errors or delays? To minimize shipping errors or delays, I implement several key strategies. First, I ensure that all shipping labels are printed clearly and accurately, verifying that addresses and tracking numbers are correct. I maintain an organized inventory system, enabling easy access to items and reducing the chance of picking errors. Regular communication with carriers helps anticipate potential delays, allowing for proactive measures. Training team members on best practices and conducting periodic audits on processes also contribute significantly to reducing mistakes and improving efficiency in shipping operations. 15. How do you handle a high volume of shipments during peak periods? Handling a high volume of shipments during peak periods requires strategic planning and effective resource management. First, I assess the anticipated shipment load and allocate staff accordingly, ensuring that team members are trained and briefed on their responsibilities. I prioritize shipments based on urgency and customer needs, utilizing shipping software for real-time tracking and organization. Efficient packing practices and streamlined communication with carriers help minimize delays. Regularly reviewing performance metrics allows for adjustments in processes as needed, ensuring timely deliveries while maintaining quality service. 16. A shipment arrives damaged. What do you do? When a shipment arrives damaged, the first step is to inspect the package and its contents thoroughly. I document the damage by taking photographs and noting any relevant details. Next, I notify the shipping carrier immediately to initiate a claims process. It's essential to inform the relevant internal departments, such as customer service and inventory management, to ensure they're aware of the issue. Depending on company policy, I might arrange for a replacement shipment to be sent promptly to minimize customer impact while ensuring compliance with all necessary documentation for the damaged item. 17. A customer claims they never received their order, but tracking shows it was delivered. How do you resolve it? When a customer claims they didn't receive their order despite tracking indicating delivery, I start by verifying the tracking details and delivery confirmation. I reach out to the customer to gather more information, such as their location and any possible issues with neighbors or building management. Next, I contact the shipping carrier for clarification on the delivery status. If necessary, I initiate a trace or investigation. Throughout the process, I maintain open communication with the customer, providing updates and ensuring they feel supported until the issue is resolved. 18. You discover an incorrect item was shipped to a customer. What's your next step? When discovering an incorrect item shipped to a customer, the first step is to promptly contact the customer to acknowledge the error and apologize for any inconvenience caused. I would then verify the order details and determine the correct item they were expecting. Next, I would arrange for the return of the incorrect item and initiate the shipment of the correct item as quickly as possible. Keeping the customer informed throughout the process is crucial, ensuring they are aware of when to expect the correct item and any return instructions. This proactive communication helps maintain customer trust and satisfaction. 19. How do you handle a situation where a critical shipment is delayed? When faced with a delayed critical shipment, I first assess the situation by gathering all relevant information regarding the delay, including the cause and estimated time of arrival. Communicating promptly with the affected stakeholders, such as sales teams or customers, is essential. I then explore alternative solutions, such as expediting the shipping process or identifying alternative carriers. If necessary, I keep all parties updated throughout the process to manage expectations and minimize disruption. My proactive communication and problem-solving approach help maintain trust and ensure continuity in operations. 20. What would you do if you noticed inventory records don't match physical stock? If I noticed a discrepancy between inventory records and physical stock, I would start by conducting a thorough recount of the inventory to confirm the actual quantities on hand. Next, I would investigate potential causes, such as mislabeling, data entry errors, or theft. Collaborating with team members, I would review recent transactions and adjustments to identify any inconsistencies. Once the issue is pinpointed, I would update the records accurately and implement measures to prevent future discrepancies, such as regular audits and improved tracking processes. Communication with management and relevant departments would be essential to keep everyone informed. 21. How do you communicate shipping delays or issues to other departments, for example, sales, customer service? When communicating shipping delays or issues, I prioritize clarity and timeliness. I first gather all relevant details, including the cause of the delay, expected resolution time, and any impact on customer orders. Then, I draft a concise email or utilize our internal messaging system to inform affected departments. I ensure that I include all necessary stakeholders and offer to answer any questions they may have. Regular updates are also crucial, especially if the situation changes, to keep everyone informed and minimize disruption to operations. 22. Describe a time you worked with a team to resolve a shipping-receiving problem. During a peak season, our team faced significant delays due to a backlog in shipping orders. We quickly organized a meeting to assess the situation and identify bottlenecks. Each team member shared their insights, leading to a collaborative plan to redistribute workloads effectively. We introduced a cross-training strategy, enabling team members to assist in various tasks, including packing and documentation. This not only expedited the process but also fostered a stronger team dynamic. By the end of the week, we had cleared the backlog and improved our shipping efficiency significantly. 23. How do you handle conflicts with carriers or coworkers regarding shipments? When conflicts arise with carriers or coworkers regarding shipments, I prioritize open communication. I first listen to the concerns of the involved parties to fully understand the issue. Then, I gather relevant information, such as shipment details and timelines. After assessing the situation, I facilitate a discussion between the parties to find common ground and agree on a resolution. If necessary, I escalate the issue to a supervisor or manager for additional support. Maintaining professionalism and fostering a collaborative atmosphere is key to resolving conflicts effectively. 24. What safety precautions do you follow when moving heavy or hazardous materials? When moving heavy or hazardous materials, I prioritize safety by wearing appropriate personal protective equipment, PPE, such as gloves, steel-toed boots, and safety goggles. I ensure that all lifting techniques are correct to avoid injury, using equipment like forklifts or pallet jacks when necessary. Additionally, I follow established protocols for handling hazardous materials, including proper labeling and storage. Clear communication with team members is essential to coordinate movements safely. Regular safety training sessions help reinforce best practices and keep everyone aware of potential hazards. 25. How do you ensure compliance with company policies and industry regulations in shipping receiving? Ensuring compliance with company policies and industry regulations in shipping and receiving involves several key steps. First, I stay informed about the latest regulations and company policies through regular training and updates. I conduct thorough checks on all shipping documentation to ensure accuracy and compliance with regulations such as hazardous materials handling. Additionally, I implement standardized procedures for processing shipments and receiving goods, which include double-checking weights, dimensions, and required documentation. Regular audits and communication with team members also help maintain compliance and address any potential issues proactively. In preparing for your shipping and receiving clerk interview, understanding the top questions and crafting thoughtful responses can significantly boost your confidence and performance. By familiarizing yourself with common queries and demonstrating your skills, you position yourself as a strong candidate. Remember, each question is an opportunity to showcase not just your technical knowledge but also your problem-solving abilities and attention to detail. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and consider subscribing for more valuable content. Your support helps us continue providing useful resources to help you succeed in your career journey. Thank you for watching.